Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I am Jason, your host, and we are doing the test run of the Revo 2.0, the Pride Revo 2.0, to go into town. Now the weather could turn bad. I've got my poncho with me just in case. We are going to see just how well this vehicle goes. We're going to be taking the normal route to town. And generally, it is. We could get a rainstorm. I'm going to go through the park as per normal. I could get very, very wet. The vehicle could get very, very wet, and I have no idea whether it's waterproof or whether or not I'll handle it. But yeah. It's got a lot less power than the Quingo, of course, because it's only meant for pavement, but still, it's not bad. I put it on charge fully last night. The reason I was going to come out about an hour earlier, but I wanted to make sure the vehicle was insured, and I've just finished the insurance for it. That also includes breakdown cover and everything.
£600 yesterday. I said I just had a broken toothpick.
Well, here we go. Got to be careful crossing the road. Of course, it's not as comfortable as my Quingo. The Quingo is like the Land Rover or the Rolls Royce of these, but this can go places it can't. This can go on public transport. So yeah, we're going to go around here. It's got the same kind of wheel brakes and everything, so no problem there. But yeah, I'm putting it through its paces. It's not as much of I've got to get used to it. It isn't as much of a safe space as the Quingo, of course, because I don't know it yet. I don't trust it yet. I can't carry as much stuff. It's got two little compartments underneath the seat that carry stuff. That's where my poncho and my actual gloves and hat and spare battery for my phone and that here. Oh, that's where they are. And it's got a little basket at the front, which I've got my water bottle on. I've ordered a smaller water bottle so I can keep it in my pocket, because with this one I am very much limited to space. Yes, I could put a backpack on the back, but I don't want to take too much weight on this, because this hasn't got the power of the other one. So we're just going to go for a explore. Go around the park, then from the park we go straight. It's quite a smooth ride. I will say that this Pride Revo is quite a smooth ride and feels quite solid. There's not as much room as there is in the thingy for my big frame as a 6-footer. My feet are quite bunched up, but I'm judging it by the idea of, okay, if I go on a public transport to Alton Towers, and from Alton Towers I take a right, I will use this to go around Alton Towers and then have public transport to come home, things like that. I wouldn't go on a 25-mile range on this, because of course this wouldn't make it 25 miles. It can only handle a 6-degree gradient hill, whereas my Quingo can handle an 11-degree gradient hill. Well, you've seen where I go with the Quingo anyway. But I do want to test you on a few small hills, just see what it can handle, and this park's a good place to do that. But it's not bad little, the seat is quite comfortable. It's got enough power to go on pavement. It's got more power to go on pavement than most, and it can take a maximum, I believe, 179 kilograms in weight, and I'm quite a big person. I'm 130 kilograms, so the fact that this can take that kind of weight is pretty nice, and it's very manoeuvrable. It's stable. It's only 20 inches across, which means it can get down the alleyway next to my actual house. I think it's the only one that can actually do that. There's nothing, and it just about makes it. It's got a very simple dial system, a little LED system that shows you the battery. It's got an eco mode and a speed mode. I'm using the speed mode because I want to see how quick it uses its power when it's like that. And that's where we are. I don't think I'd put this through the big hill up to Hanley, so I'm going to go the normal way to Hanley, which is less of a gradient. It could probably do it, but yeah, at the moment this is my thing. I want to feel how the tyres are on the actual the gravel that I don't like around here. So I am maxing out its speed at the moment. It's about 4 miles an hour. It hasn't got a mile of my mph. It hasn't got miles per hour. I'd have to set up a phone on an actual holder and do that kind of thing to see that. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I'm hoping to make it to town before it rains. And I can always pop in the Pottery Shopping Centre and go around there and see what it's like in there, because it's going to be very good in lifts and things like that. But this is like the bare minimum. I'm finding out what the bare minimum that this can do. I've got it fully insured with breakdown cover and extended warranty and all that thing. It costs about £20 a month, but that's worth it. It is worth it. See, this is one that I might take out if I just want to go to the local shop and that, and leave my big one for going longer journeys. So this is quite a hill. It's handling it okay at the moment, so quite a bit of wind and that. I'm used to having my canopy on. Now I do have a canopy I can put on this, but it adds another 5 kilograms of weight. Now let's see. Oh yeah, it handled that little hill fine. You remember, this is what's called a boot mobility scooter. You can put this in the boot of your car. It folds down, it comes apart, it will fit in the boot of a car. The fact that it's not going to be as powerful. Most of this kind, in fact nearly all of the other ones that have a maximum weight of 125 kilograms. They have a maximum range of about 10 miles. And they are no real good for someone of my size. So yeah, I'll never have the speed of the Quingo, but as a backup, it's very, very good. Ooh, lots of big crows and that around. I'm going to stop when I get under these trees, just to have a drink. I wouldn't take this off-road, of course, but it's very manoeuvrable. It's got a very good turning circle. In fact, let's check it. Yep, it can pretty much turn onto its same own axis. Ooh, definitely looks like we're going to get some rain in there. Turbos! If it comes to it, I'll hang out in town until the rain stops. Go in the Pottery Shopping Centre and have a look around there. But we'll stop under these trees. Let's just get my drink out. But no, at the very minimum, this vehicle needs to be able to get to my doctors, which if it can make it up here, it can get to the doctors. It needs to be able to put that back in there, get to town, and for me to go out on a ride and do my normal thing. Right, I'll put my lights on because I'm going to have to go down this road a little bit. I need to just, actually no, I don't need to. I'll cross over. I'm going to just get inside here and get back on the pavement. Because this isn't a vehicle for going down the roads. This isn't a vehicle for going down the roads. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it handles small curbs. You can't. And it's got anti-tip wheels on the back. It's a good little unit. I also really like that you can take the batteries out of it and put them in your house and set them up there to charge. You don't have to charge them on the unit. You can charge them on the unit, but you can charge them by taking them off and putting them in the kitchen like I did last night. It's in almost perfect condition. I had a good look at the chassis. It was built in 2021, this model. So it's only 3 years old, 2-3 years old, and everything is pretty much brand new. There's no wear on it anywhere. I'm very, very lucky. And I've just got to watch where I'm going all the time because it is quite nimble, and it will fit in places the Quingo won't. Like coming home, I can go back to the way. So we're going to stop this video in a bit because we are almost at 20 minutes. So I'll just get over here to the other side and that. But it is quite nippy. It's got a maximum speed of 5 miles per hour. But being able to make this run to Hanley means I can do all my normal stuff. I can even go exploring it. It actually handles the bits and pieces better than some of the curbs. It handles smoother than the Quingo. Right, yeah. We are in a very good position here. See, beep beep. I am very happy with this. This is a really nice setup. In fact, we're just going to just there. I want to make sure that the police station. Let's go past here. Get past here before anybody else needs to go out. Now I'm going to just cross over here, go over to the opposite side. Actually no, I'll cross over. Was that the first spots of rain I felt on my face? Not sure at all. For this to cross. Let's go. I've just